Peter Thome, senior goaltender, welcome to the virtual penalty box.
Thank you for having me here. This is quite the penalty box.
In a previous You Sit from years ago, I asked former UND goaltender Cam Johnson if he thought goaltenders were by nature weird people. He said yes.
Oof, goalies are weird.
I'm going to ask you the same question, Pete. Are goaltenders weird by nature?
I think definitely yes. That's not to say all goalies are, weird, but like for instance, I think me, Adam, and Harrison are one of the more normal goalie trios you'll find, but like we all have our quirks for sure. And that's not to say that we're normal. We're just normal goalies. So, definitely there's a little weirdness involved.
You're normal by comparison to other weird goalies out there.
Exactly.
You did mention you each bring some unique quirks. What are some of the quirks or superstitions that you bring to the table, Pete?
Me, well, I just have a penchant for quotes, like TV show quotes, like The Office, whatever, Curb Your Enthusiasm, Parks and Rec, movies, like just they stick with me. I hear them, so I always have one ready to go.
Give me an example.
In The Office, right? There's "It's over, Michael. It's over." And so I'll always say that one a lot. Where like we finish with a hard workout or something, be like, "It's over, Michael. It's over." So that one gets thrown out there a lot. There's a lot of Dumb and Dumber references. A lot of them made by Kierstead. Kierst loves quoting Dumb and Dumber. Like we were in when we got to Colorado, he did the famous like, Colorado's a lot flatter than I thought it would be.
Hypothetical situation. You're hurt, Feeney's hurt, Sheila's hurt, or you're suspended. For some scenario, none of you can play. Which of your skaters on this current team would be most likely to step in and perform well in between the goal?
Okay. I feel like Keener could just get it done. I don't know why. He's small. He's quick. He might be a little like a Jonathan Quick, little guy just kind of buzzing around in the net. But I feel like for some reason he could get it done. Or Jasper because, he has some of that goalie weirdness in him. So like the personality is there. So you have to think that, the physical attributes would match up as well.
Which of the three goaltenders would be most successful either as a forward or defenseman?
Okay, so I'm going to say me, but there's not one guy in that locker room that'll agree with you. And that's fine.
Was it last year that you got a new goalie mask? I feel like that was last year, right? That you got a new paint job? Yeah. Made the transition from like the Gorillas to the Dragons. Are you a big Game of Thrones guy? Because there's a lot of Game of Thrones stuff going on there on the mask. Or did you just think it looked cool?
I'm a huge Game of Thrones guy. I've seen the show, seasons 1 through 7 probably 3 or 4 times. I loved it. The ending wasn't great. It's a hard show to finish up, but
it's hard to finish.
I love it. The Night King, obviously, he visually looks awesome. Dragons, they be breathing green fire, and the big wall would look good on a mask. So there was just a lot of elements where I was like, oh, like this, this could look pretty sweet.
I missed the white bucket a little bit, but this is a good look. This is also a good look. Thanks again for your time. Get out of the virtual penalty box.
All right. Thanks, Alex.
Peter Thome.
Good?
Yes.